We're talking to LaFleur about you earlier. He was interested to see where you've improved since you've been gone.
Yeah.
So where have you improved since you've been gone?
Just with my attention to detail. I came here as a young player. That's why I started out. So when they got me, I was still a puppy. And I'm not a 10-year veteran, but I've grown over the years as far as my technique, my attention to detail, just the way I play the game overall. I just think that as a player, I just grew.
What does it mean to be back on the sequel from a playoff contender to a playoff contender? I mean,
It feels
a lot worse, hey?
Yeah, it could be, but it feels great because we just saw this team a few weeks ago, and the fact of the matter, I saw a lot of my buddies here, and I hugged them, and I thought that was going to be the last time I saw them, and then boom, I'm back in the locker room. So it's a blessing, man.
You waited for your opportunity. Nice to see you again, guys.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You waited for your opportunity while you're here. Now you've gotten some of that game action opportunity. What has that done to your confidence to play in the league?
It definitely boosted it. It definitely boosted it because, you can be here you can be in the league for however long, but if you're just practicing and kind of developing, you really don't know what you got until you get out there and you go against the ones you do good on good. And the fact that I was able to do that, it helped me. It definitely boosted my confidence. It gave me the confidence to let me know that I can do it and I belong in this league.
Obviously you weren't here, but even when you watch film on this defense, what were your thoughts on just the group that they had even before the injuries with Michael Wyatt, just the whole group? What have been your impressions on the defense?
They were flying around. I mean, early in the year, I was like, dang, like they were flying around and they showed a lot of physicality, and I expected that from DY, and obviously Michael came in. He did his thing and everything, and especially with the other guys on the D line, everybody showed what I already knew. Being here with these guys, growing with these guys, they showed some great effort on tape and showed how physical this defense can be.
What's it like reacclimating and adjusting to the Packers playbook on the fly now, having to do it in that sense?
There's really no adjusting. I mean, I was here last year, so it was just a refresher more than an adjust. So today in practice, I mean, I was good. I mean, most of the calls were simple. It was getting lined up. I mean, I wasn't 100%, but I was probably 98.5, So that's all that really matters. I can clean everything else up tomorrow.
And all your guys welcome you back, but also you meet Coach Covington, right? DeMarcus Covington.
Yes.
What's his words to you? I mean, he must be excited that he's got a guy like you with experience here coming back.
Yeah, he's been preaching opportunity since I met him. It's been opportunity. So he told me, hey, you got a big shot this week, opportunity to go out there and show that you can help us in the playoffs, and that's all I want to do is just go and help this team as much as I can.
Hey, John, what were those 2.5 years like for you? Because unfortunately, everybody was healthy. Like, it was like this unprecedented run of defensive linemen. Everybody, I don't know if anybody in this game was independent or being returned. What did you take away from that? And then how do you think you applied that once you did finally get the chance to get out there?
It was more of just growth. Like, I had guys like Kenny Clark, obviously RG, Preston, DY, all these guys that was out there making plays. It was just more of a thing where it built my confidence because they pushed me every day. So when I got my opportunity to go to Chicago, I hit the ground running. Even with the new staff, they came in and showed me that I can play in this league and gave me a lot of confidence. And once I got my opportunity, I just took it.
I'm sorry if anybody asked this already, but did anybody reach out to you, any of the former draft picks from 2022 with you?
I mean, everybody. Yeah, when I got to Chicago last year and we played Green Bay, and after the game, literally, I felt the love, from everybody. I felt like, wow, like this is a family, and it's these people in this locker room is somebody there are people who I always, would remember, throughout my career and throughout life, hopefully,
What do you think's allowed Chicago to have? I mean, you guys might see them in the first round of the playoffs. What has allowed Chicago to have the success they've had so far?
Takeaways. They've been good with taking away a ball. That's been one of the big things. They got a lot of guys on defense that's making some plays, and obviously, Caleb and the guys on offense, they're clicking right now and they're in their zone. So, good luck to those guys. And if we see them in the playoffs, we see them, and it's all love. But obviously, we want to get the win wherever, however we can do it.
You mentioned before you've been an observer of this team, at least from the outside, and now that you're here, you've seen the family aspect of this too, and you know what this team can do. What do you believe the ceiling is for this team for the playoffs?
Obviously, just get wins. Obviously we all want to win. Everybody want to get to the big game. Everybody want to show that we're the team that once we put it all together, we can do it. But obviously, we all just want to win. That's it.
Everyone in this locker room, even though they lost 3 straight, they've told us the mood has stayed the same and you guys have stayed confident. Can you feel that coming into this environment?
Not really, because it was more of a thing where when I got in the locker room, everybody kind of just embraced me and brought me right in, and I didn't feel like an outcast, when I got in the locker room. So for me, I didn't feel anything, nobody being down or nobody, feeling like the three losses is hurting the team or whatever. Everybody's here is motivated and ready to go, so I didn't feel that.
How did you find out that they claimed you? Like, what were you up to? What was sort of the mindset when you find out that you were going to come back here?
Well, I was home. I was in bed. I literally was about to take a nap because I was waiting on my agent to call me because I knew around that time they'll let me know if somebody claimed me or not. So literally, as soon as I put my phone down and rolled over to take a little quick nap, he called me and he was like, "Chicago claiming." I thought it was a joke, but it was real. So I ended up just packing a little small bag and I got on the road as soon as I could.
So what was that 24 hours like, going from the disappointment being released to landing quickly back on your feet?
That's a blessing, man. You got to look at it as a blessing. I mean, this is where I started at, so I can't look at this like it's a step back from where I came from. So obviously when I got the call, I was happy. I was like, shoot, I'm ready to go back.
They need you, right? I mean, not to speak poorly, but they obviously had a rough game on Sunday or Saturday. They could use what you bring, right?
Yeah, I just want to contribute. That's it. That's behind us. That game is done. We can't live in the past of whatever happened last game. So for me, I just want to come in and help the guys and give my best, effort and be confident and show I can play. And that's it. It's like everybody else is honed in, everybody's locked in and everything. So I don't think that game is affecting us going forward this week.